has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a dart right down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. QB keeper all the way. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mills. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They say if they can keep that passing game going, the last possession, very efficient, precise. And there's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Ducks will have to punt this one away.
Number 15 on to punt it away.
And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Breaks into the clear.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Sticking with the running game. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Breaks free. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using his legs, it's Tatum. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
But trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Mills. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. On the run, it's Tatum. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
1st down and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. No huddle here for the offense.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the
clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. See if they can convert the point after.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Send the back in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's a toss play to the right. Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Grab behind the line. It's Braswell. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. To throw, it's Carr. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's found some room at the 45. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Makes the catch. It's Richardson.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks, it's Richardson. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. It's Thompson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The running back here on a direct snap. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. Ducks pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Big throw caught on the left side. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. At the 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Going fast. They need to get a little bit closer to give their kicker a better chance. They'll toss it to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They're in position now for the possible game winner. Just got to get up to the ball and spike it. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Now they're running on the toss. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Ducks line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.